kids! Welcome to our awesome English adventure. This is Teacher Jhean. Today is the start of English 4 Quarter 1 Week 1 Week 1. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting lessons. Here we go! At the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to give the distinguishing features of a narrative text, identify the setting, characters, and plot of a narrative text, and relate one's experiences to the text. Let's have a drill. Read each sentence, then choose the correct answer to identify if it is a narrative text or an informational text. Are you ready? Number 1. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. It can run up to 70 miles per hour. A. Informative text. B. Narrative text. Number 2. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks who went for a walk in the forest. A. Informative text. B. Narrative text. Number 3. Honeybees make honey by collecting nectar from flowers. They store the honey in honeycombs. A. Informative text. B. Narrative text. Number 4. Tommy was excited. He just got a new puppy and couldn't wait to play with it in the park. A. Informative text. B. Narrative text. Number 5. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. It is located in the Himalayas. A. Informative text. B. Narrative text. Let's check. Did you get them all correct? Good job! Now let's have a review. Narrative text. It tells a story, have characters, a setting, and a plot. The story might have a problem and a solution, and usually have people talking and describe what is happening. Here's an example. Here, shouted Jill. Catch the ball! She threw the ball to Jhean. Now, throw it back, she said. I like to play ball. I have something to tell you. I'm going to be on the school team. While the informational text, it gives facts about something. They teach you about a topic, and they include information, data, and specific details. Here's an example. The housefly carries many germs. Some of the germs are on the hairs of its legs. Some are on the housefly's feet. Most flies carry far than a million germs. One fly is known to carry over 6 million germs. What we're going to take is about a story grammar. We're going to know the different parts of it. Now, before we read the story, let's have an unlocking difficulties. When you hear the word nestled, what do you think does it mean? So let's have an example and use it in a sentence. He nestled his head against his mother's shoulder. Nestled. Symphony. The symphony or orchestra performed a wonderful piece that everyone enjoyed. Symphony. Damp. The tissue paper became damp after she accidentally spilled water on it. Damp. Venture or explore. Hansel and Gretel decided to venture the forest. Venture. Mystical or magical. A Pegasus is a mystical creature. Mystical. Enchanting or lovely. The forest was an enchanting place, full of colorful flowers and singing birds. Perched or sitting. The bird was perched onto the branch, singing a sweet song. Perched. Echo. The man's voice echoed in the cave. Echo. Vibrant. The artist used vibrant colors in her painting. Vibrant. Mesmerized. The children were mesmerized by the magician's tricks. Mesmerized. Soothing or calming. The mother's voice was soothing as she sang a lullaby. Soothing. Fluttering or flying. The butterfly was fluttering around the garden. Fluttering. Stumbled or tripped. He stumbled over a rock while running. I hope you learned something from our unlocking difficulties. Now, let's have story time. The title that I'm going to read to you is about Maya's adventure. In a small barrio nestled among rice fields and coconut trees, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya loved spending her days exploring the lush countryside and listening to the symphony of sounds that filled the air. One Sunday morning, Maya decided to venture into the nearby forest, known for its mystical creatures and enchanting beauty. As she stepped onto the forest path, her feet made a soft squish squish sound on the damp earth. As Maya walked deeper into the forest, she heard the melodious tweet tweet of birds perched on the branches above. Their songs echoed through the trees, filling the air with a sweet melody. Maya couldn't help but smile as she listened to their harmonious chorus. Suddenly, she heard a loud buzz coming from a nearby tree. Maya's eyes widened with excitement as she spotted a group of colorful butterflies fluttering their wings. Their vibrant colors and delicate movements amazed her, and she couldn't resist reaching out to touch one. But as she did, she heard a soft flutter flutter as the butterfly gracefully flew away. Continuing her journey, Maya came across a small stream, its waters gently flowing with a soothing babble babble sound. She kneeled down and cupped her hands, scooping up some water to quench her thirst. The cool liquid trickled down her throat, making a refreshing gulp gulp sound. As Maya continued her exploration, she stumbled upon a group of children playing a traditional Filipino game called patintero. The children's feet made a lively tap-tap sound as they hopped and dodged, trying to cross each other's paths. Maya joined in the fun, her own feet adding to the rhythmic beat. As the day wore on, the sun began to set, casting a warm orange glow over the landscape. Maya heard the distant arf arf of dogs as they announced arriving of evening. It was a familiar sound that signaled the end of her adventure. Now let's have a comprehension checkup. Who loves to go on an adventure? Where does she live? Where did she go one Sunday morning? What were Maya's experiences in the forest? Are you like Maya? What adventures did you experience? Now, what we read or what you have listened is about narrative text. It's an example of a narrative text. It is a type of text that tells a story or recounts a series of events. It typically includes elements such as characters, setting, and plot. The purpose of narrative text is to entertain and to engage. Now, what is a story grammar? Story grammar is a way to understand and analyze the structure of a story. It helps us identify the important elements and how they fit together to create a complete narrative. Here are the elements of the story grammar. The first one is the setting. It talks about the place and time when the events in the story happen. The characters are the people or animals in the story. And the plot is made up of the events that happened in the story. Now, there are three parts of the plot. The first one is the beginning. It narrates the problems faced by the main character. The middle, it presents the actions made by the characters to solve the problem. And the ending, it shows the solution to the problem. Now let's see what have you learned from our lesson. So what is a narrative text? What are the elements of a story grammar? Can you give your own examples of stories? Very good. Now let's have an evaluation. Identify the elements of the story by choosing the correct answer from the choices provided below. Choose the letter of your answer. Number 1, it is the element of the story which gives the place and time when the story happened. A. Plot. B. Setting. C. Character. Or D. Point of view. Number 2, they are the people or animals in the story. A. Plot. B. Setting. C. Character. Or D. Point of view. Number 3, it refers to the sequence of events in the story. A. Plot. B. Setting. C. Character. Or D. Point of view. Number 4, it is the part of the plot that relates the problem to the main character of the story. A. Middle. B. Ending. C. Resolution. Or D. Beginning. And number 5, it is part of the plot that tells the solution to the problem to the main character. A. Middle. B. Ending. C. Resolution. Or D. Beginning. For the Part B evaluation, read the story and answer the questions that follow, and circle the letter of the best answer in your worksheet. There was a brave and imaginative girl named Sarah. One sunny day, Sarah decided to go on an exciting adventure in her neighborhood. With a backpack filled with snacks and a sense of curiosity, she set off on her journey. She explored the nearby woods, climbed trees, and discovered hidden treasures like colorful leaves and shiny rocks. Along the way, she encountered friendly animals like squirrels and birds who seemed to guide her deeper into the forest. Sarah's adventure was filled with laughter, wonder, and the joy of discovering the beauty of nature right in her own backyard. Number 1, who is the main character in the story? A. Sarah. B. Selena. C. Shella. Or D. Sophia. did the story begin? A. Sarah went on a journey in the woods. B. Sarah brought her backpack filled with snacks. C. Sarah met some animals along the way. Or D. Sarah's adventure was filled with laughter, discovery, wonder, and joy. Number 4. What is the ending of the story? A. Sarah went on a journey in the woods. B. Sarah brought her backpack filled with snacks. C. Sarah met some animals along the way. D. Sarah's adventure was filled with laughter, discovery, wonder, and joy. And number 5. How would you describe Sarah? A. Adventurous. B. Curious. C. Friendly. D. Lonely. Let's check. Did you get them all correct? Good job! For the assignment, read a story that create a story map based on its key elements. Goodbye! See you again next time!